Are you solo for Doki Doki? This is the midnight. So I was looking up okay. I feel like that's fine, right? Trying to see how it looks. I don't mind the holly off the screen a little bit. Yep. Solo tonight. I'll probably be solo for the rest of the game. That's fine. We will play through it and do well, I guess. Like an hour. I'm gonna try it. All right. Sorry, I've been embellishing. That's a. Does that show up on the? Should probably solve all these problems before. Okay. Hey. The music's so fun. Okay. Let's say that. And then take the webcam and just move it over. It works. Have you read spoilers about Doki? I've never played it. Tommy and I played it like 4 hours in, but I know nothing about it. I haven't read any spoilers. I have no idea how many of these guys work. So this will be my second time playing. Did I get TB again? Like tuberculosis? Oh, Taco Bell. That's No, I didn't get Taco Bell again. Or tuberculosis. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. We have 3 saves. We'll start it up if you get. Yeah, I've heard some crazy things. Just rumors though. Just rumors though. But we can start. Should we start? Use the hip skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Natsuki. ... Reads my poem. She's glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? Oh, this is tough solo. No, I mean, you know, Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. I forgot what we did in this first run through, so. Find out. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky how, you know. Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems as cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean, oh, so that's how it is? My poem is cute? No, why are you smiling? It's not like that. I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back toward. Huh, reading it again, I decided it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. I feel like that's the first time they said the name of the game while we were playing it. It's too cute. What does Doki Doki mean anyway? It would only impress, you know, girls who like those kinds of things. Is my mic good? Am I loud enough? For some reason, Natsuki's incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'd probably like it a lot. Probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real is. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. It's not why I'm friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's not why I'm friends with her. It's fine, you just need to change up voices a bit for each character. It's so much reading to do by yourself. It's so much reading. It took Tommy and I so long to get through the first section. I don't even know if we're how far into the game. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. What kind of fucking poem is this? Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. It's gonna be a long night. Not too bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain. What do you mean it's gonna be a long night? What does that mean? Helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. But everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? True. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. True. It's funny. Yuri wrote something similar. Huh? You say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was an unusual hobby of hers. Weird. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. People shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some... Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. It's not like I would judge her or anything. You watch all the spoilers? I guess I should try not to be so mean to her if she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way, you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different. Or she'll appreciate the message in your... It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I want to write a good one for tomorrow. Forward to it. Hi, Monica. She's so crazy. Hi again, Peter. Hello. How's the writing going? Well, alright, I guess. This shit would put me to sleep. Reading through it? Yeah. Wait, Jerry's, have you played this all the way through? As long as it's not going bad, happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. Never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Gave my poem to Monica. Monica, ... All right. I like it. I get bored faster, there's no way. Oh, you've never played through this before? It's a lot of reading. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Kind of makes me think something Natsuki should write. She's a good writer too. Take that as a compliment. You say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anyone. I see. You're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. She's not an expert. She probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, and they're super challenging to get the meaning through, so I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, you guys like my character's laugh? I was working on it today. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. This poem is titled Save Me. The colors, they won't stop. Right. Beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony. That word is cacophony. So, there you go. Taking notes. A meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Scene, cuisine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem. Meaningless. Cock, cough, phony. Standard. Also, you see what they snuck down here at the bottom? Load me? It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Let's see. I don't know what it means. Yeah. Cacophony. Yeah, I literally choke hearing that jarring laugh. Darius, every time I use Canva and that horny emote is giant in the middle of the screen. What? That's my character's laugh. Oh. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Never know when you might change your mind. Ugh. No, I like it. It's not judgment. What, Kim? Do you not like my laugh? Characters laugh? I'm a method actor, so I'm fully in. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hey everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems. I have something extra planned so if everyone can come sit at the front. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets so we can get them out. That's all. That doesn't tell us we're actually going to be doing the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? P. And Jerry's, it wasn't a judgment of your artwork. I like it, is what I'm saying. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. They always putting it all in the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's been going a poster. Holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you think it's bad of an idea? Well, no. Not a bad idea, but I did sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Viking, do you want to join me for some Doki Doki Literature Club and play one of the characters? You can jump in. If Jerry's wants to jump in too, we can all jump in. If you guys want to jump in. Oh wait, Jerry says it's not interesting. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a few days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, sorry. You're not gonna lie, it's tempting. Well, buckle up, sister, and hop in. If you want. I don't know, I said I'd be bored doing this. Oh, yeah. But we have space. Crazy kids want to get in here. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and put on a good performance, and it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Oh, finding new horizons, having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? No, you do. No, we all do. And if it takes us standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Dot. Alright, well, I'm going to be on for a little bit, so you might have time to jump in with the team. If Viking jumps in, Jerry's has to jump. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. Agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get their new members. At least we can do them help. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but ... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. It's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. Club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No, no, no way. Monica! This is too sudden. If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Say, Ari, can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Oh. I am exhausted already. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself, and she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Recitation? The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of them. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After... of a Crimson Eye? What is this word? After image? After image? Is after image one word? After image. I'll look it up. An afterimage is an image that continues to appear in the eyes after period of exposure to the original image. An afterimage may be a normal phenomenon, physiological afterimage, or may be pathological. Palinopsia? The more you know. Is that like when you stare at... You guys remember those things that you had to do in middle school or high school even, where you had to like stare at an image, you like stare at this circle for 60 seconds and then close your eyes and then the shapes would still be in your eyeball? I think that's what an after, right? No, like maybe it's like you know, they always did it on, it was like black and white and it had shapes and you were supposed to stare at it for 60 seconds, not blink, and then close your eyes really hard, and that image would like be burned into your retina for a couple seconds after. I think that's what this is, after image. That's what I was looking up. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Oh crap. Clicked. I had to look it up. I think that's what that meant. After image. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Whew. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure. She enunciates with perfect timing. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Woo. Suddenly, it's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri's down for the count. ... Okay! I guess I'm up next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Cute. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. A lot harder than I thought. Looking at you, Viking. Blue. How'd you guys do it so easily? Ah. Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in the front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. Look it up. After image like an optical. Oh wait, so that's not it. Or is that it? That's not it. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. It is. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I always thought that was so true. Like, remember being in elementary school and doing that, and like it would just blow your mind. How does this? Also, did you guys ever take your fingers and put them up to the ends of flashlights, like really bright lights, just so you could see? Did you ever do that? Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Like I get to reach more deeply into someone. Thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Darius, you remember when you would take a flashlight or like a small concentrated light and put it up to your finger and it would illuminate the end of your finger? Like you could do it, kind of? You ever do that? I did it. Good job, Sayori. Haha, even Peter liked it. Or app update. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poem of yours, but that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing this kind of. Just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I want to make you pick your poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Oh, my thing kind of covers their face sometimes. That's fine. Or is it fine? I don't know. Who's next? Did I move it down? Probably move it down, huh? It's covering their faces. It's not what it looks like, team. Give me a second. Okay. There we go. How's that look? What is that emo? It's good. It's really funny. He's got a nice face. Alright, I think that's better. Don't make me go before Peter. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Peter lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. What? Is there a gap on the game now? Pro streamer here, team. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're good now. Okay. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Damn. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah. Maybe. Alright then. Excuse me, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. Going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. She's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it's working surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Ah, well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. It's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming. It might be hard, but I hope you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite. That's fine too. Don't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Hey everyone. I think it's about it for today. Another festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. Do this. Alright. Stand up. No way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. I'll do my best to get through it. For the sake of the club. Pressing Monica. I don't have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Peter. You don't have to say it. Okay. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. How things have already changed, but today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. ... No. Not hey, Siri. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day Natsuki has to walk home with you. What? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Ha ha ha. Am I supposed to save here? I would walk home with Natsuki. Which one's Natsuki again? Monica, Yuri, I mean, I'd still walk home with you, probably. But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Peter. You think about me too much sometimes. Hatsuki would deserve it if she wanted to, so Sayori, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows? Who knows what will happen in that time? Do I need help with what? With what part? Like reading? Graveyard hop today. I want to do extreme. Chocolate. Kitty. Heaven sent. After image. I was like, when I first read that, it just said, "Do you need help?" I'm like, kinda, yeah, always, in some ways. Ooh, nibble. No, boop. No. No, yeah, boop. If you want to join Jerry's, it is wide open for you. I don't know if you're gonna have any fun. It's part of my games I don't want to play, so I'm doing it. I don't know how much fun I'm having, but we're gonna get through it. And it is wide open if you. Tears. Flying. Easy. Dark. Ooh. Flying. Vanilla. Massacre. Cheeks. Let's get them cheeks. What? Inferno. Sticky. Marshmallow. Super kawaii. I'll jump in for now so you can. Alright. I have to stream it in Discord. And then you have to join the Discord and watch it on yours. Like it, Fluffy. Rainbow. No. Fluffy. Parfait? Fickle. I like that word. Shame. Misery. Shame. Fickle. Daydream. Heart. Papa. I'm gonna go vibrant. Let's go vibrant. Incongruent? Why? Unstable. Or poof? I like poof. Wrath? That's dope. Pink. Lipstick. Bliss. Childhood. Atone. Cage. Horror. Anime. Breathe. Secret. Family. I'm gonna go party. I've never seen this word in my life. Extraordinary. Vivacious. Do we just write new poems? Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting at this club, now picking up a piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that club? Remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all for you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. Ah! Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. What are you complaining about yesterday, Suki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival. There's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Yeah, it sounds a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Question mark. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey? You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You gotta talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time. I timidly approached Monica, who was suffering through some papers at her. Peter, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into this too much, but she seems a little downcast. I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up. Maybe there's something on her. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talks to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, sorry, I always thought your problem. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important for me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed she wanted to be left alone. Fix this. There we go. Okay, cool. I have to send one text. Second. Okay. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Peter. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but sorry talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's... ... I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. Try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Silent. Sit down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like that. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Is it manga? Manga? Topanga? That's right. Something just came up for a minute. But we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Hey, you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Practically mumbles the last part. No, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And in that case, you should trust her a little bit. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her, because it's not important. Yeah, it's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's just not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Should have thought of that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles. Oh crap. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a very long time. It's normal for me to be worried about what you're. I mean, we were worried about me, so I was not. Geez, if you're fine, let's hurry and get this started already. Yeah. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga? Is it manga? Manga? I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Ah, the chapter ended where Minori and Alice found Monica. Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it. Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, it's so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Ah, Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool hanging from the wall. If you want, I can reach up and hand them to you. I can get them myself, thank you. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Very specific. Ah, careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as you. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smallest boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kaya! That's what? Or is it Kya? The book suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah-wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. I need to prove yourself to me. There's no way I'll be able to get bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Suki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Oh my god. So much reading. Oh. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on wheels back over to the closet. Ah, it's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep. Oosh. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, slowly bounces onto her feet. Then she refuses my help. I take a seat, my back against the side of the doorway, and simply watch. It's live in Discord, by the way. Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put on the shelf below. Wow. Chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. Hey, what are you doing? Can you at least get the hold of the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Exclamation point. I can almost see up her skirt? Aren't these like high school kids? And I said, "Guh." I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously did not think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Up. It's pretty uncomfortable to do this by myself. So, I'll just say that. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Peter. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? Then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright? Let me just stand up. I don't like that the chat thing just... I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Eh? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, that box. What are you looking at? Exclamation point. You're trying to look at my Natsuki's leg shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll just do it myself. Ah. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. Kia! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands. The books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Unk. My right arm back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross. Gah. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko. Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything. I know, don't worry. Ugh. Looks like I'm off the hook. How does she know? Oh no. I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of her books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit before to fix the crease, but can't get out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you... No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? Partially my fault. So, Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't care that much. Just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just, every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and fall silent again. I can't press her. So I can only do what I know how to. Ugh. Well, I'll help clean this up and I'll move the rest of the manga for you. Pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. Well, I'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? Sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. Didn't expect it at all. Well, treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles it. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering scattered books. Make sure to slip them into the box in there. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done. I hoist the box up onto the shelf. Check. It isn't long before we're done. I hoist the box on the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get onto the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her book from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Aha, nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hand. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. Taking responsibility for what you said. Think about cheering me up. You insist. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making a note of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Oh, let's save. Just Monica? What does that mean? Just Monica? What's up, Lux? Welcome in. Hi. Add? What? I've never played this game through, so this is all brand new to me. Have you thought about... Have you thought about what you want to submit the? Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta throw my cat outside real quick, causing chaos. 1 second. Okay, we're back. What's up, Viking? You're confused the majority of what's happening? Okay, so here's what I understand about this game so far. I'm a student at this school. One of my friends, Sayori, said there's a really dope club called the Doki Doki Literature Club. There are these 4 people, these 4 ladies in this club. So far, we've just gossiped mainly. We've written some poetry. I think there's a festival where we're gonna go read some poetry. I think that's what we're prepping for now. One of them's really into manga. Yuri's super sad all the time. I can write my poems to like target one of them. Like you could pick words that each one is associated with. They all have different personalities. Lux is saying this is the best game in history. I've never played. It says the game, when you turn the game on the first time, it says it's like highly disturbing and kids shouldn't play it. And it's in the Steam store as like a psychological horror game. So far, I have just read a ton of dialogue and read poems and like gossiped with them about each other. So that's where we're at. I'm still waiting for the weirdness. I don't know how long this game is either. Doki Doki, only Monica. That's what Lux just said. That's what that Lux person said. I don't know what this means. You don't want to play Doki Doki? No, I don't. It's a better angle, right? Kinda. I've made the monitor vertical. It's a little bit like it. You'll find out. Thanks, Jeremy. Everyone keeps saying just Monica. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. I love it. We have 2 more spots if anybody wants to jump in. Viking, you down? Dino, you down? Jerby, you down? It goes from 0 to fucked up real quick. I just don't know how many hours in between the 0 and the fucked up to read one of these parts. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem, holding it in my hands. ... It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Ah, yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree.
Hello?
Hello?
Alright, what would you like me to read?
Do you want to do 1 part or 2 parts?
Whatever you feel you need assistance in.
Alright, well, let's see if anybody else wants to grab a part too.
Okay, no worries.
Viking, you want to join? Dino, you want to join? Jerby, you want to join? Jinx, you owe me a Monica?
Come join.
Cowards in here. Just a bunch of cowards. I still don't know what you are. Dino's pooping. Derby, to jump in the Discord, watch the Discord stream, and read one of the parts. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just waiting on the Yorkshire pudding. You're making Yorkshire pudding? Jinx, Yomi, and Monica? I don't know what this means. Why is the chat thing like that? I feel like y'all know the story before. Okay. I'm going to read my character.
Okay, that's Peter, right?
Yeah, the narrator.
Okay.
I will read Monica since I'm already reading Monica, and I will read Yuri. You want to read Sayori and Natsuki.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm nervous now. I didn't think anyone was going to be in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. You played this already? Yuri Bay with her big titties. Okay. Change up your voice, Jarius. Yes, Yuri.
Wait, I have to change up my voice?
I don't know. Do whatever you want. Yeah, I made beef stew with homemade Yorkshire. What is this Monica thing? All right. Dino, yeah, read Yuri.
All right, this is going to be rough. Okay, I'll try.
Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into my style. I guess that means you're not as much a fan of Yuri's poems then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true. I'm sure you like some more than others though, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism, or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a direct way. You may have some kind of preference, don't you? It's not like it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. I don't like that. Make your voice girly. Hey, Dinah, why don't you get in here and read a part yourself? How about that? What do you think? Sayori's a little bitch girl? What does that mean? Alright, the lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose. And all that was ever sought. Here I am. Feather. Lost adrift in the sky. Wait, lost adrift the sky. Victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight? T-W-I-L-I-T? Twilight?
Twilight sky.
Twilight sky. Do I look like I can read? I can't even see.
I can't read, so this is going to be fun.
You can see it though, yeah. I was reading what Dino just said.
Oh, well.
He said, do I look like I can read? I can't even see. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and I fall and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger. A hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything. But I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. Pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. It was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club... Every time I see club, I'm always thinking. And I just click, so it's skit. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can really be disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Why are you with these sad things? All right, you ready?
Who am I again?
Sayori and Natsuki.
Okay, I'm ready.
Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Question mark? Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
Trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, I don't know what that is.
Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Red face, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Peter. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I can tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Hmm? Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I thought you liked her writing style, but you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, she didn't like your poem a lot the other day, too. Surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Viking has to play Monica? Yeah. I'm down. Get him in here. Tell him his Yorkshire pudding's done. Never mind. I'm just kidding. That's my laugh. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. This is you.
I said hey. Oh, here. Hey.
Natsuki comes up. I don't think the mic caught it.
Sorry.
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
You really should stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Bitch.
What?
I wanted to add some spice.
Why do I have to play Monica? I don't know. You can play whoever you want.
You could be Sayori. I don't really like her.
Peter wrote this poem. We're supposed to be shared with everyone, right?
No.
Natsuki freezes. Oh, it's a high tension between Monica and the main character? That's probably going to be the most accurate of Viking. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Peter is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
You insist.
What? Looking at me like that.
Kirby says, Natsuki, you little shit. Like what? Ah, Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry. So what?
Well, I guess Peter is right, Natsuki. Not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
I don't know what that is.
It's a dot dot dot. I like
Okay.
thinking. I don't know.
Fine.
Natsuki returns my poem. Natsuki has a pretty deep voice. I'm getting she hit puberty super early. Yeah, super early and hasn't really stopped. Probably. Natsuki returns my poem.
Not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Why does Monica look like that in the... I'll be your beach.
This is embarrassing.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a I tried to say special pleach. A special place, a beach for us to
Hello?
go. What? Hello?
No, keep going.
A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. It'll be the beach that washes your worries away. It'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. It'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. Bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. Let me see your shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. It'll be the beach that washes your worries away. It'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. It'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Wow.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome.
I'm gonna let my cat in. Be right back.
Okay, off script, off script.
Okay, we're back. Having fun yet, or?
Yeah, I actually like acting.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What was that?
I'm out of water.
Oh,
I'm drinking
go,
so much.
go
Alright.
get some water.
No, we're good. We're good. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it rolling.
Hydrate.
I just did.
All right, I'll do it too. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. True, true.
So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with a message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write it about it or whatever. Ugh, you can't really see her doing that too. Oh, you can. I'm sorry, guys. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Well, it's not like I care. I just did anyways. Anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too.
What is this, Gilby? This is Doki Doki Literature Club,
Featuring Jerry's.
featuring Jerry's. Written and produced by somebody. Do you not like, I don't know, the next greatest game since COD?
Do you want me to go push to talk? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I forget that you can hear me.
No. It's casual.
Okay. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while.
Gilby, do you want to read one of these parts? We have space.
At the very least, it was good practice.
Do Yuri. Should I do voices for these?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm doing another one, I don't really know how her voice is going to be, but maybe I'll figure it out.
Should I do voices? Would that make it better?
I think you should. And also, I feel like you would be more energetic.
Oh, man.
Just enjoy it.
Oh,
Ride the
man.
wave.
Well, Yuri's my Russian character.
Okay, good.
Well done, Peter. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone here is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Is she Russian? Yeah, she's Yuri. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm a dino.
A feminine Russian?
Yeah,
What does that even
Peter.
sound like?
Not deep.
I think that is feminine Russian. I don't know.
Come on.
But it's been fun getting to know everyone and the writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. What is... Okay, can I at least look it up? I'm gonna Google feminine Russian sounding person. I don't want to Google Russian girl talking. I think that's weird. Feminine Russian accent? Real Russian accent. Okay, here we go, chat. We're gonna hear it. No, you don't get the free advertising. Elevate. You can pay me for it. All right, here we go.
Hello guys, how are you? Today I decided to talk to you about the Russian accent, to be more precise. As you know, or maybe you don't know, but now you will know, I'm from Russia. And of course I have the Russian accent. As you know, I started learning English at school
What do we think?
when I was 13.
Hey,
but
why
I
are you
wasn't
laughing
a
at her
very
accent? That's
educated
rude.
student.
No, it was the sentence, the way she said it.
Oh, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And didn't achieve great results in English.
Achieved great
And
results.
by the age of 20, I forgot everything I knew. Not to mention
Forgot everything I knew. That sounds... I don't know. It's like still deep though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you're most comfortable, honestly. It's really up to you. It's your stream.
Have you learned anything about yourself, Peter? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is very personal. Way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and you're discovering yourself.
That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh?
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute. Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome, how unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here.
Oh my gosh, another beach poem. Do you want to read this poem?
Let's see if I can barely. It's kind of hard to read on Discord.
Okay, I'll read it.
Oh, okay.
Are you good?
Go ahead.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface under a clear blue sky and expansive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will it all of a sudden send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes in the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. I turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. So serious. I'm aware the beach is a kind of inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki told me about that already. She did? Didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it was no surprise she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready. Hmm.
Funny.
It's nice, I guess.
Is that your southern part of the States?
Come on.
No,
I can already
No, that's me. That's me. Come on.
God damn it.
I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I don't know where this is going, but hopefully I can. Okay. Probably Natsuki.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. Not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
As to me. Thank you, Peter.
Sayori? Something wrong?
Huh? Nothing. I'm just a little tired today. How do they laugh? Oh my god.
I think it's that one. I think that was the most accurate.
I'm terrified.
All right. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay, sugar? You can go play with everyone else now.
You insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Sorry. Sorry, I clicked that too fast. You can't even go back. It kind of sucks.
It's fine. Just don't do it again.
Jesus Christ.
Teamwork, Peter. Come on.
Sorry. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Alright, I'm gonna give Monica like a Bible belt type.
Okay, yeah. Do it. It's fun. It's like, that's what this game's for.
Monica, okay, let me think of a sentence.
Okay, you three? We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we
Wow.
start figuring it out?
I can turn my gain down.
No, just like step away. You're so close.
I get excited. You're up.
Oh, shit. Oh, hold on a second.
I want to hold my mic.
Oh. No. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something? Yeah.
Eh?
What was that? Hydrate.
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's
Okay,
right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase?
It's catchphrase.
Catchphrase?
No, you have to say the C.
I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance thrown off a little when she's not around.
Did she run off too anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's okay.
That's that all right? But okay. Seriously?
Heated?
Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Wait, was that me? Okay, yeah, it is. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Dino says Jerry's cracking me up with her side comment.
I know, it's so good.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. First of all,
Hello?
stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh?
Awful.
That's a Russian who.
Okay,
Huh?
I can laugh.
Curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
You know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes.
But we might need a lot of them and different flavors.
Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, ...
Yuri, you can.
What?
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Hey, I'm useless. So sad.
That's very sad.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Yeah.
Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. Ah, that might be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help there, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Pete. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Ooh. It would really be appreciated. Ah. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Okay. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. Okay. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki, I'm sorry I just read all your parts.
Oh, that's fine. I wasn't paying attention.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses later. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you would like to handle the baking on your own. May not like to be around you, if only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Didn't hear that. Hold on. I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Peter to...
What? What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys! Guys! Settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Peter to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm pretty sure he's interested in.
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can't we just settle this already?
Yeah. Peter, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry. My thing's not going through.
Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Oh wait, that's not an accent part. Whoa. This is a big decision. We need to save.
Okay.
We've already done Natsuki one-on-one part. We've already done Yuri one-on-one. Did we do Monica one-on-one part?
You're Monica, so you do more of the talking. Sayori went home, so I'm wondering what Sayori has to say. Oh, you're going to go with... Okay, I don't know. Whose poem did you like? Wait, is it talking about poems? I don't know what's going on.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Is anyone else paying attention? Because obviously we're
This is
not.
about poems, right?
Oh wait, decorations. Okay,
We're going with
setting up
Monica.
an event.
We're going with Monica. I'm voting. That was so funny. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me!
Hold on 1 second.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us.
But I agree with Natsuki. She makes good point. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori too. But Peter was the one who...
That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made in such a big deal in the first place. It's completely false, Monica.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We don't do as good of a job if you make us all work alone. Oh my god.
What?
I couldn't read that sentence.
Ah, maybe. That's true. True.
True.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we will need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So are you going to do the right thing, President?
Okay, I get it.
Natsuki's hell of annoying, dude.
Kind of a whiner.
Yeah, she is.
It's technically most logical for Peter to help out one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do.
Damn, she's butthurt.
Alright,
Okay, ready when you are.
who are we picking?
Sayori.
Sayori?
Oh. You just asked me who to pick, and I said who to pick, and now you're questioning my choice?
I mean... Oh wait, that's regular me. I mean... it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and... But Monica said...
Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
I wonder if the game's even gonna let us pick.
I think we're probably gonna have to go to Natsuki, for sure.
No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Alright, Yuri or Natsuki?
Natsuki.
Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so... Probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that...
That's because... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway... You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
The fuck?
Of course. I'm used to it, after all. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yeah. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Peter? Me? Guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still upset.
She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
Not. I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not just be that.
What?
Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help.
I mean,
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone's expression.
look.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulder.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll really be important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Annika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make a great event.
yeah.
Yeah! Yeah!
What?
I forgot her accent. Yeah! I hope to
Yeah.
see everyone do their best. Y'all need Jesus. What with that?
What the fuck?
Oh my god. There's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so
Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
where are you going?
Eh?
Still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. True.
True.
I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that?
Because you're a freak.
I'll say that. Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. Whoa. I'll bring all the ingredients, including me.
Wait. Coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? Wink.
I mean, gasp. I just figured out since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house.
Yeah, right. My house looks like shit. I don't even live anywhere.
What? You're homeless? It's just in. Natsuki's homeless.
Shit. Like I could get like I could have a guy over my house. Totally.
Mikey, the commentary, I am deceased. That's what makes this game kind of fun. So you can get in here anytime, man.
My dad would kill me and you.
Really? Really, really? Kind of strict if you ask me, being killed and all.
Yeah. How do you think I feel? So lame. I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. Wink. That's all I needed from you. Bye.
Well,
Look back at it.
it's not even the real number. See you later. Try to get in contact with me, loser.
I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Smile.
Are you saying the emotes that you're including in it? All right, fine by me. Shrugging guy.
Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Wink.
Oh? Wink. Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Double wink.
Hello? Well, I was just saying that. Shh. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. Sad face. That's all it is, so.
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
Can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She told me she was looking forward to it. Shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori will find out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, it's about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Just go with it. I'll have a great time. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone. Tons of emoji, and she also really likes complaining about things. Kind of saw that one coming. Putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. I've been worried about her in the back of my mind, between what Sayori said and what Monica said. It's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done. Once I reached Sayori's house, I knocked before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering houses, family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run. I head up to her bedroom. Finally. Sayori? Do you want to be?
Oh wait, am I Sayori? Okay. Hi, Peter.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
This in a long time, have you?
Guess you're right. It's been a long time. Much has really changed, hasn't it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
Oh my god, look at the moonkin. Hee. If you came over often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
Because I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last.
Monaco told me. I accidentally said Monaco.
Monaco.
It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Guess that's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today?
Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. If something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
Wait, hello? Okay, sorry. That's no good, Peter.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been, oh my God, Jesus. You wouldn't have been thinking about me. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? Damn it, woman! I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Peter. You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Peter? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing, I'm gay. I've had really bad depression my whole life.
What the hell?
Did you know that?
Yes.
Why'd you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make the other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time I've known her? She really wants so badly for me just to not think about her. Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. As if I knew. What if I'd done everything to support you? Even if there's only so much that I could. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
Stand tall, Peter. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you wouldn't have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. Wait, 1 second.
What was this feminine Russian training? Yeah.
But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Damn, so dramatic. That's why I want. Whoa, I said you so badly, Jesus. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together. This is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. I'm gay.
What?
I don't know. Gotta put some character into these people. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club.
Club.
It makes me feel like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Why does she laugh? That's so weird. Like, dude, you're so serious. Why are you laughing?
You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
Sorry. No, Peter. There's nothing.
There's nothing.
Nothing at all.
Someone get the
There-
horses. We're gonna ride out on the sunset tonight. William
Hold
said
my
he's gonna
hand, Peter.
propose this weekend. We're gonna summer in the Hamptons.
You. There's only one thing that have helped me or helped is everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat.
We can talk till you get that.
No, it's fine.
What are you gonna have?
It's either I'm gonna eat the lasagna or my fish. Probably should eat my fish because I didn't have any veggies. I only had those pretzels today.
You've only eaten pretzels today?
Yeah.
That's a lecture you would give. All right, go ahead.
Okay. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish.
These are high school kids?
I don't know. Shit. Probably.
Shit.
Shit. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking,
What-
I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Peter.
Sayori. Care if you feel selfish?
Get out my water.
I'm really happy you convinced me to join. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, bonus. That guy's face. Crunchy egg rolls is so
It's
good.
so good.
But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my...
No. Don't do this to me.
No.
Please don't do this. Peter.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, better tell me. Better tell me now.
Yeah, I will.
I'll get mad if you don't. That's just the line. I'm just saying the line.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return.
Anything.
Is this supposed to be a black screen?
I don't know. I think me. Oh yeah, because they're like cuddling or like hugging or something. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Peter. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
The only time
Bro,
I'm not feeling
why?
nothing.
Why?
The southern accent made it sound right. The only time I'm not feeling nothing.
But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. She does. I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
You like to spend it. How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
Wait, can you hear me? I feel like whatever.
I feel like there's like a half-second delay before the audio.
I know, because I've never really. Okay, whatever. I'll just try my hardest.
It's what I want. Promise.
Been nice.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
What? It's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It could be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
Sorry. That would be very good of me today. You understand, right?
Kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it, sweetie. I'll see you tomorrow then, sugar.
All right. I look forward to it.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is to come over too. Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me.
Food really quickly, and I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm actually probably going to end soonish.
If you're gonna end in like 30 minutes to like, or until you reach 3 hours, I can wait.
I'm going to wait right up until the baking scene starts. I assume it's coming soon.
Okay.
I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Is this? I don't know if this is like going to a kitchen. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's up to you. If you, I don't know. I don't really know. I've never played this game before.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm gonna go. Let's go to 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah. What's up?
Sup?
Hello?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez. Don't make it feel awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird. Just, you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
Perfect. We can end here.
Okay.
Oh, 2 hours and 20 minutes. That was a good stream. Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah, of course. That was fun.
And thank you for the 6 months.
You're welcome.
It's very much appreciated.
Please.
Also, Pizza Sapien, thank you for the follow. Hey.
Hey. That's Bay right
That's
there.
a big time follow.
Big time follow. What do
Big
you
time.
mean?
That's a BTF. I don't know. This concludes episode 2 of games that I don't want to play. Sorry, this is another episode of games I don't want to play. Doki Doki Part 2. So I have no idea how long this game is. It's gonna be a struggle, but I think we'll get through it. Jarius, thanks
You'll get
for
Yeah, you'll get through
being
it.
my co-star today.
You are more than welcome. That was super fun.
Pizza Sapien with the follow. Jerry's with the tier 1 6 months. Thank you, Gilby, Jerby, Dino, and everyone else who hung out today. And Northern Viking, Leaky Tugboat, one and only. Oh, I didn't realize I closed that.
What? Close what?
My stream manager. I was gonna see if we had a group large enough to raid somebody.
I mean, you still have people. I would definitely. You could still raid people. Raid someone. I don't know. Spice is on. She's doing a full body painting.
What's a
So-
full body paint?
Her titties are out.
That concludes today's stream. Yeah, we can raid her. She's
Yeah, she has. It's up to you. I don't know anyone else who is streaming anything else. Oh, Coco. Coco's playing Among Us.
I might just end it actually. Thank you, Viking. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it.
Viking.
Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. I'll be back on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern to continue the co-op legendary Halo 2 run through with CG. We're gonna be more efficient. We're gonna be 100% sober this time around, so I think we'll be just a little bit better for everyone, which I think this might be the move. So I'll catch you guys later, and have a good night.